Hello students, today we are starting our new concept ratio and proportions. So let's start students. First we start to understand the concept of ratio. Ratio are used to compare two quantities which are the same kind of expressed in the same units. Two ratio of two quantities is obtained by dividing with the other. Thus, the ratio between two numbers A and B not belongs to 0 is given by the fraction A upon B and is symbolically expressed as A ratio B. So, this is the basic concept which you already know. Now, for further information, we move. Ratio of A and B is A ratio B equal to, we can say that it is A upon B. The first term A of the ratio is called antecedent. The second term B of the ratio is called consequent. Here you can see that A ratio B. So A is known as antecedent and B is known as consequent. So the quantity that are compared in the same units, the ratio of the quantity does not have any units. Now we are find the ratio. See, the question is find the ratio of 50 meter and 120 meter. Students, observe that both the quantities are of the same kind length and are also expressed in the same units, that is meter. So let's start. The ratio of 50 meter to 120 meter. So 50 meter upon 120 meter. 0, 0 cut and there are no any table. So the final answer is 5 upon 12. So we are going to write 5 ratio 12 is our final answer. Now, second, find the ratio of 2 years to 8 months. Now students, observe that both the quantities are of the same kind, that is time, but are expressed in different units. So we convert 2 years into months. So 2 years equal to 2 multiply 12 months. As you know that in 1 month there are, in 1 year there are 12 months. So we convert 2 years into 12 months, that is 24 months. Now students, you know that very well, the both units are same. Now we find ratio on 24 months to 8 months. So 24 divided by 8. So 8 ones are 8, 8 threes are 24. So we can say that 3 upon 1. So the final answer is 3 ratio 1. In this way, students, you can easily find any answer. Now we are moved for some other different sums based on ratio. Let's start, students. In a group, there are 24 boys and 40 girls. See, this is the different sums. Now, first, we have to find the ratio of numbers of boys to number of girls. Then we have to find ratio of number of girls to number of boys, and at third, ratio of numbers of boys to total number of students. The total number of boys are 24 and number of girls are 40. So if I have to find the total number of students, so I am going to add these two numbers, that is boys and girls. So total number of the students are 64. Now let's start, students. We are moved for the solve the sums. First we have to find the ratio of number of boys to the number of girls. So as we know that the number of boys is equal to number of boys to the number of girls. The number of boys are 24 and the number of girls are 40. Now students, there are two methods to solve this, and for that you can take HCF and you can normally do the cutting. So the HCF of 24 and 40 is 8. So 24 divided by 8 and 40 divided by 8. So the final answer is 24 divided by 8, that is the 3, and 40 divided by 8, the answer is 5. So we can say that the ratio of number of boys to the number of girls are 3:5. Same, students, you have to find the ratio of number of girls to the number of boys. I know you can easily find out, and the final, for your help, the final answer is 5:3, and you can compare that your answer is correct or not. Now the third one is ratio of number of boys to total number of students. Now students, you can understand that the number of boys are, first we are going to write number of boys to total number of students. So the total number of boys are 24, but you can see that, students, here total number of students we already find, that is 64. So we are going to divide 24 by 64. Again we are going to take the LCM of 24 and 64, that is HCF, higher common factor, that is HCF. So the HCF 24 and 64 is 8, and when we divide 24 by 8, the answer is, yes, 3, and 64 divided by 8, that is the 8. So we can say the ratio of number of boys to the total number of students are 3:8. Yes, this is really very easy sums. Now we move for next sum. Students, the question is divide the number 480 in the ratio 2:3. Students, now we have to divide one amount in two different ratios. So how we divide this number into two different ratios? Let's start. That is really very easy sum, students. First you can see that first part of ratio is 2 and second part of 3. So first part we are going to divide 2 and in divide 2 plus 3. That is the total of this and multiply 480. So 2 plus 3 5 and multiply by 480. And now we are going to divide. So first we are going to multiply, that is your choice. So 2 multiplied by 96 and the answer is 192. Students, first part is divided by me and second part, yes, you have to divide and give me the correct answer in chat box. So let's see how many of you give me the correct answer. And yes, students, for your practice, I am going to give you the correct answer is 288. If your answer is 288, then yes, your answer is corrected. And for your confirmation, you can do one thing, that you have to add first number and second number, and the total of these two numbers are 480. Thank you.